Hey guys, Mike here from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics. Today we're doing a little scope compare with the Arken SH4 Gen 2. This is the 4 to 16, and we're doing the Blackhound 4 to 14. These scopes live in similar price ranges. Obviously the SH4 is a little more expensive than the Blackhound. You get a lot more in the box with the Blackhound than you do this guy, unless you buy the Pro Pack, but it still doesn't include the rings. So we're using the Blackhound box here, just kind of steady the scopes. It's close to 8 o'clock here, so the sun's gone down and it's getting darker, so this is kind of the perfect scenario in which to test these two scopes against each other. We'll start off with the Arken. Now I've got everything set to my eye. I've already looked downrange at 100 yards, and I haven't looked in this condition yet, so I'm just going to be telling you what I see through the scope if I was using this scope in a hunting situation. So I'm looking at a target there downrange. It has at 100 yards, and there's some 22 holes in that target, some 22 size holes. Anyways, long story short, I can see the holes pretty well. The glass seems to be pretty bright in this guy. Everything seems to be pretty clear. Now we are on 16 power. Let's dial it down to 14 so it's more fair. I still see the holes. I can still see the target clearly. We'll switch over to the Blackhound. So right off, guys, I can tell you that the glass in this one is brighter. The Blackhound's a little bit darker. That really doesn't have anything to do with tube size other than the glass coating. I've seen some 30 mil tube scopes be very, very nice and bright. So that would tell me that the Arken has maybe a little more going for it as far as dusk goes. The next is the reticle. We'll turn it down on low power here. I still see the reticle nice and fine. It's just like using a red dot on this guy, especially if the light goes away further. That center illumination is nice and bright. The Blackhound's considerably darker, and it also, the Blackhound crosshairs they're pretty thick at 14 power. Now you can still see them clearly at low power, and the illumination lights up the whole reticle is lit up. This will not be a bad hunting scope at all. I think where this would suffer is you could shoot targets with it, but I don't know really how your fine aiming points are going to be because of the thickness of that crosshair. You could still use it for that, but I think you'd be able to see your shots better through the Arken. So for the reticle, I'm going to give it to the Arken. Turrets, obviously, I'm going with the Arken. I mean, if you guys have heard anything about the Arken SH4 Gen 2s, the 6 to 24s or the 4 to 14s, the turrets they're just hard to beat. They're nice big numbers. They're nice fat turrets. I mean, you can see the difference in the way the scopes look. Obviously, one is a bit more expensive than the other, but the Arken is just has killer looks. It really, really does. I see why these scopes are so popular, and you know what makes it so bad is they're just so hard to get a hold of. Looks wise, it's going to the Arken. Illumination wise, I'm going to give it to the Arken. If you're talking about what you get in the package, it's going to go with the Blackhound. The Blackhound gives you more for the money as far as as what you get in the box with the Arken for a less price. You know, if you're just starting out and you could not afford to go with the whole Pro Pack and do the whole 449 or whatever, I mean, this is a very good option, the Blackhound. But if you had them side by side and I was going to pick, I would pick the Arken all day long. I'm just a huge fan of Arken. Not that I'm not a fan of Blackhound. I really like the Blackhound, but in this scenario, I feel like the Arken's just a better choice overall. I feel like you get more for your money with the Arken. Sorry, Blackhound. I mean, it's a great scope. I've not shot with it yet. I've spent some time behind this guy. I've got one of these mounted. This is a new scope I just pulled out. For whatever reason, if you show a gun on YouTube that they say it's not viewable for younger viewers or whatever, it is what it is. So this is a new scope. They're side by side. If for my money, I'm going to go with the Arken SH4 Gen 2. This is Mike from Panther Hollow Sporting Optics again. I appreciate all my new viewers. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the thumbs up, the comments. My email address is pantherhollow@mail.com. If you guys have any questions, I check that email probably once a week. So if I don't get right back with you, don't be worried. I will get back with you. I read my comments quite often. So again, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'm going to be spending some time behind this scope. This is more of a hunting scope. This one will serve as a hunting scope, but it's a target / hunting scope combo, where the reticle is pretty thick for target shooting. So again, thanks guys, and have a great week. This is Sunday, so Monday's the start of a new week. So you guys have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.